After several months in Paris, McLaren returned to London, ostensibly to work with punk singer Adam Ant.
And Malcolm, getting back to Malcolm, very strong disciplinarian in his manner. You know, people were very surprised. I mean, he sent the Pistols to singing lessons at Tony de Brett in Muswell Hill, and me. He sent us to red leather, yellow leather, red leather, no, leather, red leather. And he was very disciplined about that. And then you had homework to do, you know, he said, I'll come back tomorrow with a load of lyrics, and we were in trouble. So he was a great, the word I use is mentor. I had Sir Eduardo Palozzi on the art side. He was my mentor in art, because he could tell me about stories, going visiting Picasso and sleeping with Lee Miller, the photographer, and these great stories. It's great. Malcolm was a great storyteller, and you learn from stories. You learn from those who went before.
Malcolm just looked right at Adam and said, your band's crap. Your band's crap, Adam. And then he said, Adam, I think your material's rubbish, and you should get this band of musicians here, you know, this bass player bloke, and get them to do something maybe. You know, see how they do. If they don't work out, we'll get rid of them. Malcolm and Adam got together and came up with 23 songs on a cassette, from belly dance music from Turkey, rave on, some weird old rockabilly tracks, and a track that was called Burundi Black. Basically, we had a week to use them as inspiration and to come up with a style, an interpretation of those tracks. One of the best favourite songs was that Burundi Black, and to me, it sounded like ants, you know, ant music. You know, that's what it sounded like to me, and I thought, well, that's kind of ant music. And then Adam came in and he said, what's that? I said, well, I'm showing the beat by scratching the bass strings. Well, that sounds good. Why don't you all do it? Let's all do it. So we all did it, and Matthew did it, and it was like, and it sounded really good. We thought, well, that sounds good. So we played all the songs, and Malcolm looked at Adam and said, they're all fired, they're crap, that's rubbish. And Adam went, they've got one more song. He said, it's that Burundi track. Well, let's hear that then. And we played that, and he went, now that's what I'm talking about.
Adam and Malcolm are like two popes, you know what I mean? You had to work with one or the other. They were two very like powerful blokes, and I've been with Adam about 3-4 years.
And Adam was kind of not gelling with our thing, and we were sort of zooming off, and he was kind of stuck a little bit. And Malcolm spotted it, and he was kind of a little bit cruel. So he brought this guy called David Fishel down, who he told us was an engineer, and he had a studio, and he was going to give us free studio time, but he wanted to check us out. Adam went off, and Malcolm said that guy wasn't an engineer. He's a West End arranger. I brought him down to evaluate all of you guys musically. He says, you're all right, you're all right. Guitar player's kind of all right, but the singer's crap. We're like, what? That's Adam Ant, we're ants.
He said, you know, you've got to, you know, you could do something with your life rather than, you know, just sitting behind a big star like Adam. And he was a very persuasive guy.
I thought, Adam might be supporting me now. He could fire me next week. I'm just an employee. Well, Malcolm is saying, this will be your band. And we'll be sharing it, it'll be a democracy. So I went with Malcolm.